Every turn is wrong, and you keep on blaming everybody else for the space that you find yourself in, but you by yourself because you can't help yourself. And you're not built to go through life by yourself. I'm telling you. And then you know what you do? You trauma bond. And then you pass that generational curse, not wealth, that generational curse over into a young man that you birthed, and you make him a son husband. And he don't want to fuck with you. He want to go off and live his own life. Isn't it amazing how women can be so smart but so fucking dumb at the same time? They sitting here and they touting all of the things that they've been able to accomplish and how much more educated they are and stuff, but for some reason they still can't get the results that they want. Ain't that crazy? Having a good job or a business or a profession or making a decent amount of money doesn't make you better than us. Revelations 6 and 19. Let me repeat it for the women in the back that had their earplugs on and they was listening to Nicki Minaj and Sexy Red. Making money and having money or getting a good job does not make you better than us. Let me tell you all of the ways that you really don't understand it don't make you better than us. Y'all keep saying that y'all the most educated, but y'all the dumbest at the same time. Because most of y'all got these big old degrees and y'all got these high-powered jobs and all of this stuff, and you carrying $200, $300, $400, $500,000 in debt for a social worker's job. You got a communications degree. We're telling you, we're literally telling you, hey, listen, that is fun to look at, or it's good to throw some money at her in a strip club, or maybe they'll bust her down. But that's not what we want. We want women that are not mutilating their bodies. We do not want you with tattoos all over your face. We do not want you with an abnormal belly button because you keep on getting lipo. We don't want you with lip injections. We don't want you with all of this crazy look and hair and all of this stuff, right? We don't want all of this makeup. We're not interested in, you having a huge bottom and then a small top because somehow you keep getting surgery and the surgeon just keep on messing it up. We don't want all of these injections into your face and all of this shit. We don't want you to mutilate your bodies. Now, just because you get attention and somebody is looking does not mean that that's what it is that we want for our wives. That's not what a representation is for the mother of our children. We're looking for good mothers, not horrible representations for what we want our daughters to become. You got to think about that. You got to be listen, you got to have our kids. You got to have our kids. I'm telling you the sentiment of most men. Look at her, Zonia, lies. They chase after BBL women. We don't marry them. Listen, men fuck anything. They're rabbits. That does not mean that the men that are looking to get married are looking for these same type of women. Trust me. Look, how are you going to fight me? And I am a man and I talk to men and I coach them every day and they tell me what it is that they're looking for. Why would I lie to you about us not wanting BBLs? You see what I'm saying? You don't have your listening hat on. I'm telling you that we don't want women that mutilate their bodies. We don't want fucking tattoos on their face. Now, just because you got a hood nigga that's over here checking for a chick or getting her pregnant, don't mean that that's what we want as great men for our wives. We don't want women that are mutilating their bodies. I don't know how many times that we got to say that. Get through your fucking thick skull. Don't sit here and argue with me about what it is that we want. I'm telling you that we don't want that shit. Jesus Christ. Too much fucking makeup. You look like a whole nother person. We don't even know you. Because then you got to remember, look, what you going to do? You going to keep that up for your entire life? You going to keep that up for your entire life? Huh? You going to wear makeup to bed? You going to wear bed-proof makeup every single time that you wake up? You're going to have your pillow looking like somebody that murdered somebody. It's going to be red, purple, and blue. We got to call the police when we get up and we see you in the bathroom and we see our pillows is all fucked up. You keep fucking up the sheets every single time that you lay next to me. So you going to trick us every time? You don't even look like a resemblance of the person that we thought that we met. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get a couple enhancements. Go get your fucking teeth done. Cool. I'm with it. You got Kenny Smith knees? Go fix your Kenny Smith knees. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are some general things that you can fix. Cool. Go get your eyebrows arched. We ain't tripping off that shit. Put some lip gloss on or whatever. We ain't even really tripping off makeup as long as it's reasonable, right? Because we want you to put on or we want you to give effort, but at the same time, we don't want you to look like fucking Wednesday from the Addams Family. You know what I'm saying? Get your knees fixed. Whatever it is that you got to do, but we don't want you to mutilate yourself. There's always temperance, and you have to operate within reason. You're too masculine. You act like men. You talk like men. You walk like men. You look like men. You are men. You are too masculine. And stop lying to me and sitting here saying, well, it's my environment that made me that way. No, you a whole nigga, fam. And we don't want to talk to young M.A. I don't care how many bars you spit. You keep thinking that you want to be like us. Yeah, I'm the tomboy type of girl. Listen. We want feminine women. We don't want to argue with you. We don't want to fight with you. We don't want to keep going back and forth with you. We don't want to sit here and have conversations with you. We don't want to beef with you. We just want to lay next to you, fuck on you a little bit, take care of you, make sure that you're good. You know what I'm saying? Do all of the sweet things for you. And what you don't understand is that your superpower is in your femininity. You going back and forth and arguing and thinking that you're being tough, you're not getting your way. All you're doing is pushing us away. That's a fact. Even if we still with you, you pushing us away. You're pushing us away. Your superpower is in your ability to say yes and, not no, but. All of your single baby mamas keep teaching you to say no, but. It's yes and. The women that is getting all of the money or is getting men to buy them or whatever it is that they want to buy them or getting their husbands to rock out with them, they are not bullying them. That's what you are. You are a bully. You are a whole man leveraging your femininity to bully a man instead of leveraging it to get what it is that you want out of that person as far as you being a beneficiary of his greatness. You can get the ring. You can get the cars. You can get the watches. You can get the kids. You get everything. You can get a man to do anything for you if you leverage your femininity, but y'all are whole niggas out here running around, talking tough, acting tough, going back and forth. And then again, you think that just because a nigga hit your DMs that means something. That don't mean nothing, bro. They still not marrying you. They're not giving you, listen, all of these forever fiancés, don't let them fool you, family. Half of these women is buying fake rings for themselves. Listen, check the Carfax. Check the Carfax. A lot of these women are buying rings for themselves, and them rings are fake. They're not even real. Women are walking around with fake rings on a ring finger, and they bought it for themselves. It's not real. They can't even get the man that they sleep with every day to marry them or even give them a date or a possibility of a proposal, and they are buying rings for themselves. Don't let them fool you into thinking that them being manly is then getting them the ring or getting them to success. And even if you do get married, I'm telling you, it's going to be a duress situation, and y'all going to get unmarried very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. That's number 5. Feminism is number 6. You let these hoes trick you into being a feminist, yet you still want traditional men. You can't have it both ways, baby. You cannot have it both ways. Either you're going to be a feminist or you're going to be traditional. Which one is it? You got to pick a lane. You got to pick a struggle. Now, it's pros and cons according to what they teaching you from both. But I'm telling you, it's so much sweeter on that other side. Either you're going to be a feminist or you're going to operate in a traditional role. You got to pick one. You can't have both. You can't have both. You can't leverage and emasculate the people that surround you and then feel like you're better than them and feel like you got to compete against them. All of these women want to have the soft life because they suffering. They suffering. Listen, bro. They getting their ass kicked. They getting their ass kicked out here in these streets. Don't let them tell you different. They are suffering. They got to get up every single day, Monday through Sunday, hustle, multiple different jobs. If you don't think that they suffering, even though they try to put on a strong face, I'm telling you, they are bussing. They praying They are in church every single day, praying to God. God, save me from my plight that you've placed upon me. Don't y'all know that it was a curse to have to till the land and for women to have to suffer in the way that they suffer in the day based off of Eve beguiling Adam and also being susceptible to the serpent?